On Friday, we had, I don't know, somewhere between 20 and $100 billion liquidated in a period of maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, crazy.
Can you explain, Mark, what happened and how many people probably learned a lesson? And should I feel sorry for those people that got liquidated Friday?
Let's start with the should you feel sorry for those people. I would say that smooth seas never made a skilled sailor, right? It's the lessons, it's the losses that teach us the lessons. I was actually talking to someone about this on the weekend. The reason why 75% of lottery winners and pro athletes go bankrupt in 5 years is because they didn't really learn how to make the money. And once they lose it, they don't know how to get it back. And unfortunately, you have to lose money a bunch of times to learn how to handle it, right? Like you've seen that, right? So it's like, as much as those lessons are tough and they suck and we hate them, it's what builds up that muscle for us to be able to manage it when we get there. So it's a normal part. But what I would say is it's not as bad as it looks. What we're talking about when you throw out that number is that's the amount of positions that were unwound in these leveraged, highly traded or highly leveraged positions that people are trading. So for example, they're trading at 20 times or 50 times leverage. So it wasn't like they lost all those billions of dollars. They might have put up $1 to control $5 or $10 of trades. And that's really the gross number. So it wasn't as big as most people think.
But they got wiped out.
Their positions got wiped out. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. So see, I don't even know people buy on margin at 100 times.
Dude, 100. And then what they're doing, Grant, on top of that is then they're chaining them together. So now I've got a 20x position on this one. That's a 20x position on this one. And now they've, done that 3 times. The amount of leverage that was built up in the system was insane. And what I would say is it's a bigger symptom of 2 things. So it's a bigger symptom of 2 things. Number one, the entire Bitcoin market, the volatility has decreased since ETFs went live a couple of years ago. And so we've seen the volatility compress down, but also the volatility across the overall market. So the S&P 500 hasn't had a single 1% drawdown since August. Like that's unheard of. And so what that does is it creates complacency, and then people start adding that leverage in there because there's no volatility. And so the complacency led to that. So it led to this too much leverage built up in the system. So cleansing that out is kind of a good thing overall. Number 2, what I'd say is that we can see that the world today is highly over-financialized and over-leveraged, where one random tweet can literally send the market down, and then another random tweet on Sunday night brings it back up again.
Do you think it was the Trump tweet that did it?
I think it was, yes. There's a conspiratorial hat that you could put on that would say that a lot of these crypto trading exchanges potentially use that as cover to unwind a bunch of positions. You could also say that, but I would say it probably was that news. I don't know if you saw, but somebody front ran that news.
Right.
Somebody made a lot of money. I think $100 million front ran that, trading right before the news broke and closing the position at the right time.
Yeah.
And so
maybe it was Barron. I think Barron's getting really rich.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it was Barron. I mean, have to have somebody that knew that tweet was going to go out. Nancy Pelosi's the best trader in Wall Street, of course, but she probably didn't know Trump was going to tweet that, so I wouldn't blame her.
Yeah, something to be said about being an insider, though. You definitely want to be close to the action.